Guten Tag. It's Alex from Metal Master Kingdom. We're at the Mod Club today for the North American Under Attack Tour, featuring Destruction, Jungle Rot, Warbringer, and Demons Within. And we're here on the bus, and I'm here with an old friend, Schmirer from Destruction. How's it going, Schmirer?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, good. It's great to see you again.
Great to be back in Toronto.
Yep. So, first of all, welcome back. You're currently on the road in North America with the Warbringer, Jungle Rot, and Demons Within. How's it going so far?
Yeah, we were taking a short run this time, just 3.5 weeks. So it's a lot of traveling.
Yep.
So we've been driving 12 hours almost every day. Just last night from Detroit was a short run.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we did some great shows so far. We had already a bus breakdown and we changed the tour bus once. It was a rough start, but yeah, it's a great billing. I love Warbringer and Jungle Rot, great bands. Fit perfectly to the bill, so hopefully we're gonna have some more. And now we're in Canada, so Canada's always great to play. So
it's always great to see you guys here. So
always awesome.
Yep. So Under Attack came out just a little over a year ago.
Yeah, a year ago, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and it's a really great album.
Thank you.
And if I remember correctly, the writing process for this one was a little different than the previous albums, right?
Yeah.
You wrote more. You took the live energy you got from the road. Exactly. You took that into the studio.
Yeah. Basically, we came home from tour. We started writing, went to the studio, recorded what we had, and we went back and forth all the time. Like when we came back from the live shows, we took that live energy and started writing. So we recorded all the songs in little pieces here, 2 songs, 1 song here, and at the end we were going to the studio for another couple of days to finalize everything. But this way we could record all the fucking ideas we had right away. You know, it was kind of a great thing, because usually you go to the studio for several weeks and you write for several weeks and you're kind of isolated in that time, and we like to play, so playing is inspiring, and so the songwriting for me was much easier, having this spirit from the road in the studio and in the whole writing process, and it was a good thing. It's something I can really recommend to everybody. I don't like to be isolated in the studio for weeks and weeks. Kind of gets depressed and you're kind of losing it also, you know, you're focusing too much on one thing. At the end you don't know what's right or wrong anymore. So it was a good process, and I heard Motorhead also recorded the last album like this.
Yeah.
And for us it was a great thing, and I would totally do it again like this anytime.
And it gave you also some time to filter the songs.
Yeah, of course, when you come back from a tour and you already have several songs written, and everything is already good quality from the studio, and you can also change stuff around and say, oh, I don't like this part, or we do a better chorus, or, you know, when you're in the studio and you finalize everything last minute, then you cannot change anything anymore. Then 6 weeks later, 8 weeks later, you hear the songs again, you're like, I don't like this like that, you know. So it's great to have demos before that you can work on, and so I like spontaneous work also, but it's good, you know. Music should come from the heart and from the stomach, and not always just from the head. You know?
So you don't really like write on the road, or do you just like take the influence from the road and write at home?
At the road is difficult, you know. Like it's not easy. You see, there's not much space, you know. It's not easy to write on the road, and of course nowadays it's possible with the equipment. You know, I always bring my little recording stuff. So when I have really good ideas and I have to record them, I have everything here. But basically I'm writing when I'm coming home.
You never know when inspiration's going to strike.
Of course.
Like whether you're just like hanging around here and all of a sudden like something comes in.
Yeah, also like song titles or lyrics that comes up like bang, and then you just write it down normally. So I always have recording stuff with me in case I have stuff coming up. Just record it right away, because next morning it's gone.
Nothing more infuriating than that. I know from experience, like writing stuff and everything. So like you think of something, you forget to like jot it down or whatever, and then you're pissed about it. So, for sure.
And I'm not getting younger, you know. The gray cells are getting slower.
But you're still kicking ass, dude. You're still kicking ass.
Which one, of course. I mean, you play thrash metal, so you know, it has to fucking stay tight, strong, and brutal, you know.
For sure. So one of the things that Destruction Camp has going on right now is you're recording a sequel to Thrash Anthems. The one that came out 10 years ago was awesome. Like it had all the set with staples and everything, Curse the Gods, Best Innovation, Total Disaster. This time around, you're recording, I would say, more of the deep cuts, right?
Yeah.
Like Satan's Vengeance, Black Death, Black Mass,
Yeah,
Ripping You Off Blind.
a lot of cult songs. So
A lot of cult, yeah. For the fans
For the
like
fans,
myself
yeah.
who love more of the deep cuts, and not just like the stuff, like the hits or whatever they call it.
Yeah, first Stretch Anus was a great thing. It was very, very well received from the fans, especially young fans really liked it. And as we've been recording like bonus tracks over the years of re-recorded songs, many people were asking, can you just do another one? And for us as a band, to re-record songs means also to reanimate those tracks so we can bring them back into the live set.
Yep.
So it's also going to change for us the set list in the next year. We're going to bring a lot of those songs that you didn't play for years now back into the set list. Of course, it's kind of difficult when you're in business for 30 plus years, you know, there's so many songs people want to hear.
Yep.
But it gives us more flexibility, and now with Thrash Anthems too, we bring some songs that we never ever played into the set list. Stuff like United by Hatred, we never
love
played.
that song.
Yeah, we never played before live, or Black Mass, yeah, it's for us as a band also a great thing to do this, because we're gonna put a fresh new set list out in the next years with songs that we didn't play for a long time.
And Ripping You Off Blind is another one. And
And
that's another. And like some of the songs on there are from Crack Brain, which you weren't on. How does it feel for you to do to revisit those songs?
I mean, basically when we wrote the album, I was still with the band. Yeah. So we were fighting over the songs back in the day, and we were changing stuff. And in the end, right before the split, the other guys also changed some stuff in the right direction. You know, because we had long discussions about where this album should go. So I'm familiar with the songs, and yeah, it's a nice little challenge to of course put more vocals on it, and it's still a part of our history. You know? So it will be a different thing. Those albums they did after I'm out, those 3 records. I don't have any connection with those songs. So
the Neo Destruction stuff.
Yeah, I could not really connect with any of those songs, so I couldn't redo that. The stuff from Crack Brain, I was involved in writing and recording back in the day, so it just comes to an end this way somehow. You know. As we're doing reissues also of the old albums at the moment, and first the vinyls are coming now, and later on next year, latest CDs also. We were considering also redoing the whole vocals on Crack Brain.
Okay.
Like do like a reissue of my vocals. You know. Would also be kind of interesting for the fan.
Sure. And you also did this through Pleasure Music, right?
Yeah.
And talk about how that idea came about.
Yeah, because you know when we did the Best Of album, the label wasn't interested. They said, Best Of album, all songs re-recorded. We're not sure about it.
Yeah.
And we said, yeah, but we want to do it. And they said, okay. How do you want to do it? They said, Pledge Music, and they said, go ahead. So we basically asked the fans to buy the CD or a package, whatever we offer on the Pledge, to basically pay us the costs for the recording.
Yep.
And then they get the exclusive first edition of the CD or the vinyl or whatever you're going to order. And this way we could finish this project and make something special together with the fans. And later on this year, maybe Nuclear Blast will release a different edition of this album. We don't know yet, we didn't talk about it yet. They're interested in bringing it out now that's recorded. It doesn't cost them much money, so they said, okay, let's do it. But for us, we want to do this album nevertheless, and we said, if Blast doesn't want it, we do it alone. That's how the Pledge idea came. Many people said to me, hey, try this Pledge stuff. And it was like sneaking into this new dimension, because it's interesting for a band. Especially for young bands to do this, you know. And I like to work with a label. I've done this since many years now. So this was just an alternative, interesting look into something.
Right.
Of course, we want to in the future work with Nuclear Blast, because we're get along with them, and it's a good partner for many years, you know. But it's definitely an interesting future thing, you know. Pledge, direct connection between fans and bands. Definitely works.
For sure. So it'll probably be out by the end of the year. Is that a guess?
Yeah, I mean, we talked to Blast now that the album was almost released on Pledge.
Okay.
If they would do it, or want to do it, and they want to have the record, they said. So after this tour we'll decide. So the official release will be maybe in autumn or winter 2017. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And the pledgers will get the album this summer already. So there's still, I think the pledge is still running for another 30 days or so.
Right.
So if people want to pledge, now it's the time to get something that just a couple of hundred people will have in special edition.
So people out there, pledge to the campaign and you'll get thrash anthems too early. So
something special. Plus also the download, everybody that gets the CD or the vinyl that's next to download also. The download is going to be shot out before the release, so people will have the download earlier than the CD will be in your home. So I think it's a good offer, you know, and if you support the right idea behind it, and there's no distribution and stuff in between.
Sure, awesome. So switching up a little bit, what's the status of Panzer? I know you guys had some lineup changes with Herman leaving, but you brought in Vio Pulver, and you also have Pontus Norgren from Hammerfall, and album number 2 is in the works. What's the latest with that? And when can we expect to maybe hear the record?
Before I left for America, I finished everything. I finished the Panzer recording.
Okay.
I finished the Destruction recording. We have mixed the Panzer album already also, so it's going to come out in August.
Okay.
I think actually the beginning of September, the second week of September, over the last. So the album is done, and I'm happy. It turned out really good. Lineup changes are always a little difficult, but basically, you know, the backbone of the band didn't change, so we kept everything rolling, and it's great fun to me. It's a great alternative to play heavy metal, just like straight metal, and make it very German also, you know, like, and there's no limits, you know, we just do what we want. So there's no high expectations that we have to sound like this or that. We just praise the old fucking metal.
Yeah, sure. Because like I said, Send 'Em All to Hell was a brilliant record.
Thank you. Yeah, a new one is actually, I think it turned out really good.
Is it more in the same vein?
Yeah, it's a lot of, it's a lot of like Judas Priest, but it's also a lot of like fast forward music. It's like, there's no ballads or, it's kind of...
There is a bit more melody in there, because on Send 'Em All to Hell, you started to experiment a little more with your melodic vocals.
Yeah, I think the new one is even more melodic.
Okay.
Yeah, we have some good catchy choruses and nice hook lines, a lot of great lead guitars, double harmonies everywhere and stuff. So,
going around with any titles?
The album will be called Fatal Command.
Fatal Command?
Yeah.
Okay, an exclusive right there, folks. Fatal Command.
I wait till you see the cover.
Yep.
Because it's actually very funny.
It's very funny?
It has a political background, kind of.
Okay.
You will see, we're gonna, I think after this tour, when I'm back home, we'll start with the promo for the record, so the cover will be out hopefully in the next couple of weeks after the tour.
Cool. Yeah. So there, once again, Fatal Command, exclusively right here on Metal Master Kingdom. So thanks for that. And with the amount of experiences that you've had in over 35 years of touring, the ups and downs, you could almost like write a few books on all the experiences. Would that be something you maybe consider doing? Yeah,
I should. Yeah, I mean, war stories from the road, you know.
Yeah.
The way to survive, you know. It's we have a lot of stories, and sometimes people don't believe what happens in tour, you know.
Yeah.
So it will be very interesting, and I said since many years I have to start writing that book, but I guess you have to start writing the first pages to keep it rolling, you know.
Yeah.
I've been so busy now with the Panzer album, Destruction album. I've been touring all in between, so. But I should start writing down shit before I forget, you know.
Yeah.
Because now I still remember all those great stories, you know. We toured and played with the best bands in the world, with the most classic bands, Motorhead and Slayer, and a lot of experience and a lot of great stories. And I mean, there would be I'm sure there would be a lot of good advices for young bands in there too. You know? And a lot of unbelievable shit that happens on the road.
Yeah, sure. So, now switching it up a little more here, just a couple weeks ago, and I was talking to John from Warbringer about this earlier, we were all hit with shocking news about Chris Cornell's passing from suicide. What are your thoughts? Were you ever like a big Soundgarden fan? Or?
His voice is extraordinary.
Yeah,
I mean, he's was a fantastic singer. I'm not a grunge fan, you know. I'm an 80s kid. Grunge for me was actually horrible, but Soundgarden was one of the grunge bands I liked,
Yep.
and his voice was definitely fantastic. You know, the problem about people that are famous is they're very often very lonely,
Yeah.
especially when they're on the road. And a lot of those people have a drug background, and especially with the heavy drugs,
Yeah.
mostly that follows depression. And sometimes you don't even know it. You know, sometimes the happiest people have the deepest depth of depression inside them. So, of course, I was totally shocked when I heard it.
Me too,
And it came out of nowhere because the guy obviously looked like he was happy, he had family.
Yeah.
He looked very healthy. He was clean for many years also. Now it seems he was not clean anymore at the end, right?
Yeah.
It seems he had fall back into drugs and somehow.
Yeah.
So that's always brutal, especially in heroin. When people fall back into heroin, that usually doesn't end well. You know? Yeah, it was very sad, and I know I didn't watch the news in the last couple of days, so I don't know if there's any news about new investigation about him. But it must be brutal for his family and his kids. Like,
it was like complete shock. I remember like I was just waking up when I first heard about the news. I saw a friend of mine posted it, and I was just rubbing sleep on my eyes. Like, like, is it a dream? Or I had to look closely.
He was far too young and too.
Yeah.
And I mean, and he had everything we wish we had. You know, he had success, he had money, he had family, he had kids. He looked great for his age also. 52. Of course, He looked like 35.
Yeah.
And he was a very nice guy. I never met him, but a lot of my Seattle friends that knew him said he was always like down to earth and a fantastic person. I've never been an asshole or a rock star or something.
That's cool. So, rest in peace, Chris. We'll miss you. Right now, we'll do just like a lightning round, so like fun short questions. What's one song you wish you wrote?
Money-wise?
It can be money-wise, it can be artistic-wise.
The Final Countdown.
Oh, nice.
You know, that song is played everywhere and all the time in 24 hours. I'm sure those guys make millions a year.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Final Countdown.
Of course, it's very cheesy, but it's a genius song for, you know.
Yeah.
It's a song that I think pays your royalties all your life.
Exactly.
Because you get used to all sports events and shit.
Yeah.
You know.
For sure.
That's a song that's.
Final Countdown. Nice.
Yeah.
So, of all the places that you've been on tour to over the years, which cities or countries would you say has the best food that you've ever had?
Singapore, Malaysia.
Singapore, Malaysia.
Yeah, because they have Asian fusion.
Yep.
Mixing Chinese, Thai, Japanese, Korean, Vietnamese together. Fantastic. Some of the most fantastic food I ever had. Singapore, Malaysia. But I try food everywhere. I'm very open.
Yep.
Sometimes you get disappointed, sometimes you get surprised.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say that those two countries were a blast food-wise.
Awesome. What would be your dream vacation?
I think I already was there on the Maldives Islands.
Oh, Maldives.
Maldives, yeah, it's in the Indian Ocean.
Mm-hmm.
Like below India and Sri Lanka. It's like islands with nobody on and just to chill.
Yeah.
It's like when I was young, I was going to party holidays. Now I have to party on tour. You know, I don't. When I go holiday with my girlfriend, I want to go somewhere where it's quiet and just nature around. You know, you get on the level. You don't wear shoes or much clothes anymore. You just hang with the nature, and that's like That's I can recommend those islands. It's fantastic.
Yeah. When I interviewed Udo Dirkschneider, he gave that same answer.
Okay.
The Maldives. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I guess it's famous between the Germans.
Famous between the Germans. Yeah. So, if you could pick one or any non-metal, non-hard rock musician to guest on a Destruction song, who would it be?
Non-metal, non-hard rock, but punk rock.
It can be punk rock, it can be any sort of genre music.
I would totally invite maybe Jello Biafra.
Who?
Jello Biafra, Dead Kennedys.
Oh,
Former singer of Dead Kennedys.
Okay.
That would be something I think would be cool. Or a cool drummer. I used to love the Police when I was young. Stuart Copeland, the drummer.
Stuart Copeland, yeah.
Was a fantastic drummer. Seeing him playing a Destruction song would be interesting.
It would be, yeah. Maybe even Neil Peart from Rush.
Oh, Neil Peart from Rush. I love Rush, yeah.
Or maybe even you and Geddy Lee trading off on vocals.
He gets higher than me. Holy shit.
That'd be interesting to see. So.
Yeah, I love Canadian bands. Also, I've grown up on that stuff. Also Triumph.
Yep. Triumph
never made it to fucking Germany.
Yeah.
They didn't play much. When I was young, I also wanted to see them, and never made it. So
yeah.
I know the singer and guitar player is still doing some stuff, right? But
still doing solo stuff.
Yeah, but the band's not together anymore. Just read the interview they brought them, and it says, we cannot come back together. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, so, yeah. Actually, the college that my brother goes to, just in the downtown area, Rick Emmett, he actually teaches there.
Oh.
And for this upcoming year, my brother, Rick teaches songwriting classes, and my brother for this new year is actually going to be getting songwriting classes from Rick.
That's very cool.
It is. So, a little shout out right there, Mark.
Good stuff.
Yep. Your favorite beer?
My favorite beer? It's not Mexican. No, I like Corona actually. On tour, I drink Corona. I like wheat beer. When I'm in Germany, I like wheat beer. It's like summer beer, Weizen. You know, it's nice, and I like some of those new modern beers right now. Those IPA beers that are a little stronger, a little more flavor. But actually, I'm a wine drinker.
Okay.
I like wine. I'm from a wine region also. I love wine, but I like beer too. But I'm not a beer drinker guy. You know?
Yeah. Okay, so the last one for the lightning round, I'll name a band, and you have to pick one record that you can keep from those bands forever. So
you name a band, and I tell you the record I would keep forever.
Yeah, one record. If that's right.
Okay.
So Slayer.
Show No Mercy.
Show No Mercy.
Yeah.
Cool. Ozzy.
That's difficult. I like the early stuff, you know. Like
the Randy Rhoads stuff.
Randy Rhoads area, yeah.
Randy Rhoads, Shaky Lee.
Blizzard of Oz and stuff.
Yep.
That would be my album. Yeah.
So Blizzard of Oz?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Metallica,
I still love Kill 'Em All. I think it has this certain punkish metal energy.
It's still
raw. Makes it so special. The later albums are great, but I would choose Kill 'Em All.
Yeah, because it's more the raw and punk vibes.
It's the raw, yeah.
Of course. Megadeth,
Countdown to Extinction, I think.
Awesome. Okay, Death. Leprosy,
yeah,
nice.
Yeah.
Priest.
Of course, everybody would say Painkiller, but I said British Steel, or actually even Unleashed in the East, because it was the album for me that brought me into metal, basically.
Okay, so that was your introduction to metal, Unleashed in the East?
Yes, it was, yeah.
Cool.
1979, yeah.
Yep, yeah. In Japan, I think at Budokan or something?
Live at Budokan, yeah.
Maiden.
As much as I love the first two albums, Number of the Beast is the one that has the best songs ever written by a band in one album.
I picked the same one,
yeah.
For sure. And the last one, Motorhead.
Oh, Motorhead. Yeah, Live at Hammersmith was the album that changed my life also.
Cool.
Like, together with the Priest one. So Live at Hammersmith was definitely like the life changer.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Lemmy.
He was the fucking best.
And also Filthy Animal.
Great guys.
Yep. And okay, so just to wrap things up, following this tour, you're going back to Europe for the festivals. What are the touring plans for the remainder of this year and into next?
We're actually talking about Asia and Australia for autumn. There's been some talks also for some shows with Creator and Sodom and Tankard in Europe.
Towards the end of the year, I think I hear Millet saying something about that.
Yeah, we talk about it. I don't know if I should say this into you right now, but there's been some talks now. I'm not on the actual, I don't know what's exactly going on, but there was first talks about it at the end of the year. We were available, so we said do it for sure. Yeah. So hopefully it's going to happen. Hopefully it's going to get the ball rolling, and we can do some more stuff together with those guys, because we're all still in our prime, and who knows, in some years maybe it's not going to work anymore. So everybody did great albums last year, and it will be the right time now for it. Yeah,
big Teutonic Four. We'd love to see that.
Yeah, everywhere in the world people are asking for it.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, and actually one last one. Since Undertag is just a year old, have new ideas for new music started coming together for Destruction?
I don't think so. I think we're gonna finish this year with the touring, and then we will see when we're gonna start writing next year maybe. When we took our time this time for this album, it was a good thing to do. And you cannot just be totally force music out of you; it has to come natural. And
absolutely.
And I think that's why we're gonna start maybe write songs at the beginning of next year again, and see how it goes. Sometimes it goes fast, and the album is done in some weeks. Sometimes it's taking longer. I don't wanna plan that too further, but it's definitely gonna be a new album hopefully in 2018, and 2018 is possible. You know.
Cool. Okay, so I think that's all I got.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, Schmirer. It's always great to talk to you. Any final words of wisdom to the fans?
Canada, we fucking love you. Always glad you come here. And hopefully you can come one day with Sodom Crate on Tankard. That would be fucking killer. And I know people here would love that too. Stay fucking metal.
You heard it there, folks. So be sure to catch Destruction on this tour running through June 11th with Jungle Rod, Warbringer, and Demons Within. And look out for the new Panzer record, Fatal Command, coming out soon. And just support Destruction with anything you can. Buy merch, buy the albums, anything you can. And also, like I said earlier, support to the pledge campaign for Thrash Anthems 2. You got the record early, so pledge to that.
Good salesman.
I'm a fan. Like I want to make sure you guys get everything that they can. So I'm Alex. We're watching MetalMasterKingdom.com. Thrash till death.
Cheers.